Let's clear something up because I'm seeing a lot of confusion. Moderators and community reps at Still City act like they got freedom, like they're moving unshackled between the scenes, speaking their mind, asking the hard questions, truly advocating for the community. But that's an illusion. They're not free, they're handcuffed, whether they realize it or not. I've been in a position where real access was possible at EA. I was talking about that. I had direct, unrestricted conversation with multiple departments, producers, gameplay engineers, designers, testers. It wasn't just surface level access, it was involved. I was trusted. And even then, I still pushed, questioned, and demanded more for the fans. I was a fan person. I was a community person. That's why they called me a community leader. That's a title they gave me. They made it up because the community loved me so much. That's what they gave me. So watching people today pretend they have that same kind of involvement just because they're in the Discord server or have a title under their name is laughable. It's cosplay. Now let me tell you why I'll never play that role for SCI. Because I wasn't put here to be muzzled. Nobody ain't muzzling me. Out of respect, sometimes I don't say things, but nobody's muzzling me. I'm not here to hand out bans, smooth over backlash, or play PR firefighter when the house is already ash. I'm not talking about SIB, ash, fire ash. I don't do damage control. I do damage awareness. I was built to ask what they don't want asked, to say what they don't want said, and to shine light on things they hope fans forget. That's true. Moderators are expected to be diplomats. Not really. They're diplomatic. They're supposed to be in between, but not really. They're defending the company. I'm a disruptor, not a diplomat. I'm a disruptor. Look it up if you don't know what I mean. Because I believe in the original dream and watch it get butchered. I had deep talks with Ash Habib, which people always try to say you didn't really talk to Ash Habib. Or they always try to push you to the side and ignore it. I had conversations with Ash. Talked to him on Twitter. I talked with him on Facebook, and I talked to him on Instagram, and I actually talked to him through email. AOL for me to be exact. He shared a vision with me, one rooted in simulation, respect for boxing, and a desire to give the fans something authentic. That vision is dead. SCI abandoned it, whether by pressure, misdirection, or deception. They traded realism for reach. They're still trying to convince us it's all part of the plan. All part of what plan? Who plan? We're trying to understand what's going on. What happened to the ESBC game we were promised? And then everything started going away. Y'all didn't spend that much time on the referee. Didn't spend that much time on a lot of things. Y'all just tried it, and then say, no, let's leave it alone. It can be put in the game. Stop trying to take this for ignorance. Then you keep saying these developers, this is their first time working on a boxing game. It's a lot of developers that actually join the team during the process of making games. When EA made Fight Night games, developers joined on. It was their first time. Making a billion excuses that don't make sense. Okay. SEI is dead. SEI abandoned it. Whether by pressure, misdirection, or deception. They traded realism for reach. They're still trying to convince us it's all part of the plan. I read that. And think I'm going to sign up. No. And you think I'm going to sign up to represent that? Never. Because mods are trained to comply, not to confront. Let's not dance around it. Mods can't speak freely. Community managers can't go rogue. That was me. I wasn't a community manager, but I always went rogue. My passion is over everything. And people keep, and it, you know what it is? The people that's casual or not really that big on boxing, they always say, oh, it can't be done. Or stop worrying about that. Just accept the game for what it is. No. Let me see. They expect to stay excuse me. They expect to stay on message, calm the waters, avoid stoking controversy. If I ever join their ranks, I'll be told, watch your tone, Poe. That post might get us in trouble. We need to be more neutral. That was me all the time. Nah, I'd rather lose assets than lose my voice. Because the moment you start protecting the company more than the community, you fell. Because fans need a voice, not a filter. I don't speak on behalf of a brand. I speak on behalf of the people who've been ignored, misled, and talked down to. Fans are tired of the gaslighting, tired of being told they just don't get how development works. They say that to me all the time. You don't know how development works? Yes, I do. I was on a development team. I talk to developers nearly every day on LinkedIn from different companies. So stop telling me what I know. It's annoying. You don't know this, Poe. How you know? Why would they talk to you? Why don't they talk to you? That's what you should be thinking. Y'all sad. Y'all really are. Tired of being spun in circles while the soul of the game evaporates patch by patch. It really does. It seems like when they patch it, another thing is messed up. When they patch it, they're not fixing things the way it should be fixed. Now you got to get a hot fix and all these other things. Who is testing these patches? Who is testing the game? Free check? That's all I'm hearing. Free check? I will not stand above them with a badge. I will stand with them, bare knuckle and unfiltered. Because I'm here to build something real, not pose with a tag. I don't care about early access. I don't want proximity to insiders. I'm not chasing status. I want progress. I want to help build a boxing game that makes real fans proud, that gets the sport right, that doesn't need moderators to defend every misstep because the foundation is strong enough to speak for itself. Until that happens, I'm staying independent and dangerous. Final words from me. They could hand me a title, a paycheck, and VIP access. They can call it Director of Community Trust or Gameplay Liaison. Sound familiar, right? Talking about made up titles. I still walk the other way. Can't buy me. Literally, you cannot buy me. I'm a moral person. Religious wise or whatever, I'm a moral person. Nobody can make me lie or change the way I feel or think for anything. EA tried that. I went on trips, a couple of trips. Went to the Mike Tyson premiere. I did a lot of things. I got merch. Can't buy me. And they're telling me I could progress to a community manager and all these other things, and I get different perks, money, and all that. No. I'm not like everybody. Money doesn't rule me. If I needed, I probably would have took it, but no, because I still know what I want. I'll still walk the other way because I've seen what real freedom and real assets look like and what happens over there. That ain't it. I'm not SCI Shield. I'm the sword the fans can swing when they've been silenced too long. I'm your voice. That's one of my articles I'm going to read. But I'm your voice. Stop thinking everything when I post in the Discord and stuff, it's against y'all and everything. A lot of times it's not. But you cannot go against me about knowledge that I have. For one, I was a boxer. No matter how much people try to downplay me being a boxer, I was a decorated amateur. I know y'all like, what's a decorated amateur? Did he have things on him? I had medals. I had trophies. Fight of the night. It's hard to get fight of the night because there was a lot of people fighting that were good. But I got fight of the night. 2 times. One time they stole it from me because the other guy was more popular in the city he was in. And it's hard to get fight of the night. What else I got? Won a TV for fight of the night. So technically I did win 3 trophies, but I won a TV. I traveled, I fought internationally, won my fight. It's so much that because y'all always question me when I say certain things. I was a boxer. I fought amateur and pro. So when I get my feedback, and y'all got to stop saying, I said this earlier, but y'all got to stop saying they can't put that in the game. Stop repeating what the developers tell you. Do your research. Find a developer and ask them. A lot of things can be done. It really can. Like Roy Jones, to me, he should have did his motion capture. As I was saying before, he shouldn't have. But he should have did his motion capture. But he should have talked to the animators. and told them to speed up his movement for the younger Roy. And he fought different as a younger Roy. And his body was different than an older Roy. You got to give us different versions of it. Like with Ali, they got the rumor is, I don't know, because that's one thing. I usually do the research on it, but I know I was gonna get annoyed that somebody did Ali animations, because the animation is kind of unique. And my thing is, they have technology, AI technology, that you could look at film, the AI or whatever, and take his movement and put it on a skeleton or a render. Put it on, and his movement and everything. There is technology for them to take stuff off of the film. But they keep saying it's hard to do certain things or they can't do it. That's not true. Stop defending Steel City. Stop defending any company. Y'all really got to stop. Y'all defend them. Y'all like literally listen to everything they feed you. They're supposed to. And my thing is, I used to defend Steel City all the time. And then once I really started seeing things, I said, I can't defend them. I'm not a liar. I'm not going to sit up here and lie for this company. It's too many things that, 5 years. And I hate when the mods and some of the people in the Discord, they always say, oh, yes, it's been out for a year. No, this game was worked on for 5 years. Stop saying it been out for a year. So you basically saying the 4 years that they worked on the game, literally was working on the game, doesn't count compared to that 1 year it was released. Y'all gotta be more wise and knowledgeable about things. Y'all saying things that don't really add up or make sense. It's like y'all scared to say anything bad about Steel City. I respect Steel City for making a game. I really do. And shout out to Aimbot. I'm always remembered he did a nice gesture for my son. My son was going to school to be a developer. So Aimbot, helped out with that. I appreciate that. But, I'm still going to speak my truth. My truth. You don't got to agree with it, but this is my truth. It's like really making me angry. And you know what people always do, and it bugs me out? They always say, Poe, you don't play the game. So me playing the game is going to make the game better. Come on now. Be honest with yourself. Me playing the game is going to make the game better. I watch a lot of people play the game. Some were content creators, and some was friends I really trusted. Some was people that I knew since the EA days. The game is not boxing. It's a glorified arcade fighter. Stop defending Steel City. I'm going to keep saying that. Brick by brick, I'm going to keep adding on. Stop defending them.